So what happened after the auto investigation? We are basically collecting all this data and starting to score based on the finding. So that way we are able to use all the business context that we gathered so far and also all the correlation of the data from the different data sources in order to understand what is the severity of the activity, how it's likely to impact the organization, and also what is the potential damage that can be made to the organization. And the other thing is the confidence, how likely this activity is to be actual malicious. Because different type of threat can be very benign activity or normal behavior of the organization. We're actually starting the scoring from the time that we're creating a lead. So based on the actual detection and threat that we are identifying, we are creating an initial score, which will be available right away in the platform. The process of the auto investigation is an ongoing process that we are keep collecting data from different data sources and creating all of our question and correlation between the additional entities. And based on that, we are continuing to run our more advanced models of scoring, which later on changing the initial scoring in order to create a better scoring at the end that will help us to prioritize things and also, once again, reduce the noise and make sure that we are handling the most urgent use case and incident first. User can create their own custom scoring rule in order to edit and change the way that Hunter is scoring out of the box. So that way they're able to identify a specific MITRE TTP as more severe in their organization, and that way they will have the ability to see that first in their queue and also modify the threshold. So another use case is that many customers want to differentiate between hygiene activity that's happening in the organization and actual security incident. So with the capability to create different custom scoring, they can identify specific activity that they still want to monitor and have lead for, but make sure that they are reducing the confidence of it. And that way they will still see it in Hunters, but it won't enter their SOC security operation page. Another use case, it's also all kind of internal pen testing and red team activity. So you might want to detect the specific machine and user or even processes that involve with that and make sure that you are tagging them and reducing the score or the confidence of this activity. You would still have a high severity because the action that will be performed might target very severe MITRE TTP, but the confidence will be low. So that way we would still see the activity, but it won't enter in a high place in the SecOps page. So that will help the security team to manage the noise and also the incident better.